Today we got new gen streamers are ruining Twitch. I didn't seen a bunch of videos like this. Not watched them, but seen them. So I was like, why not react to it? But if you new, make sure to subscribe and let me know what you think if you believe this is true or not.
The past few months, people everywhere have been talking about how streaming fell off or new streamers are trash, when in reality, I feel like that couldn't be farther from the truth. And while I do think that there are a lot of good new gen streamers out there are outliers that definitely embody why so many people hate the new era of Twitch. One of these people is Rakai, who despite being only 16 years old, has garnered over 1 million followers on Twitch. An absolutely crazy amount of followers, but don't let numbers deceive you. Rakai makes some of the worst content on the entire platform. Don't believe me? Well, watch this clip of him calling 911 because he wanted to sue his hairdresser for cooking his haircut. Yeah, I also didn't know people could get this stupid.
No, too, bro.
Wait, you suing me?
I'm suing everybody, bro, on God.
Wait, I can't afford a lawyer.
No, I'm not suing you, I'm suing her, bro. Call 911.
Alright, I'm gonna get up out of here, chat, before I get fired again. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
Hello?
Cobb County. This is Cobb County 911. What is the location of your emergency?
Like, it gets to a point in streaming where we just need to draw the line. Because for some of these new streamers like Rakai, their content in a
I ain't gonna lie, you wasting on people's time, right? Why you didn't Google that? That could have been a Google search. Can you sue somebody for messing up your hair? But I think that's stupid to Google too. But it's your phone, so just Google it. You're not wasting nobody's time when you do that. 911, they're expected to get up, get in the car immediately, and come to you. You wasting their time. They could have been helping somebody else, but you over there calling about your hair that you chose to get done like that, which is trash, by the way. But yeah, that's your fault, bro.
interrupts real people doing real jobs. And to be honest, we can't even use age as an excuse anymore. I'm pretty sure at 16, I knew not to call the cops for something as stupid as someone cooking my haircut. And I'm sure it's the same for most of you watching. I get people trying to make viral clips, that's how you explode your stream. But as soon as you start wasting time with people trying to do their jobs, especially the police, that's where we honestly just have to draw the line. The world does not revolve around you. And the fact that he was shocked when the cops showed up to his house just made the situation 10 times more depressing.
Chat, word to my mother, the cops are here. Word to my mother. But I don't know how the fuck they got my address.
Caller ID, bro. And didn't you tell them they asked where the location? I didn't watch the clip. I would have to go watch the clip, but I don't know. A comment said, don't say anything. The police are at your house, bro. Go put on your shirt and go downstairs and tell them that you was BSing. So next time you call them and they don't come, don't be surprised because you're wasting their time, bro. Hopefully nobody at that house need help because you done messed it up for everybody.
I literally called the cops, but I hung up mad quick. The niggas still put up.
Because you called the police. What do you think is gonna happen? Yeah, are you dumb? Stupid. Yeah, you're dumb, bro. They tracked your phone. I don't know. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why the cops be asking where's the location like they don't already know. The moment you call them, they know where you at.
They track our phones.
Bro's saying this like he made a major scientific discovery. Anyone with 5 brain cells knows that if you call the cops for any reason, they will track your device and come to your location. And even if you didn't know that, some common sense should be able to help you figure it out. The fact that people still watch this content on a daily basis is beyond me. And I get why people would use this as an example of why streaming is bad nowadays. There was even a time period in Rakai's stream a while back where he and his roommates would literally light fireworks in each other's rooms in retaliation for pranks they did on each other, which if you ask me is some peak unemployed behavior. I mean, who would even consider lighting fireworks in their own house in the first place? Like, it's not even funny, it just makes you look plain stupid.
And mind you, on top of that, their streaming setup is still in a room. So they risk breaking their stuff and having to buy more stuff because they want to be stupid. Like AMP did this. I don't know why, Who started this and who thought that was a good idea? But fireworks in the house, what if it caused a fire, bro? Like a big fire that you couldn't put out. It burnt the whole house down. Then what? It's like, think, bro. Like, use your brain. This is not a smart decision. I shouldn't do this. It's the reason why we do fireworks outside instead of in the house, bro.
Bid.
Word to my mother, gang. Oh!
I don't care how old you are, you should know that it's not a good idea to light fireworks inside your own house, no matter the reason. This content doesn't even feel authentic, it just feels completely fake. You're just watching them do stupid ass shit for money and views. It doesn't even feel relatable, like who in their right mind would ever even consider doing something like this?
I don't relate to this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't relate to this. Potentially setting the whole house on fire, I don't relate to that at all. It's like, why even get the room painted if you're gonna destroy the room? Like, you might as well just be streaming with nothing. Just stream standing up. And you don't even need to have a camera. You just need to talk to the wall since you're destroying the room anyway.
But while Rakai's the perfect example of why people hate streamers nowadays, I also have to bring up young Dabo, because over the past few months, he's been blowing up all over the internet for being the most chopped person on planet Earth. Now, Dabo will do basically whatever it takes to humiliate himself in any situation, because he knows it will get the most views, including when he got probably the most chopped hairdo anyone has ever bared witness to. And if anyone ever says that Dabo got this haircut thinking it was gonna be good, they are completely lying to you. The fact that he wore a Chucky shirt while getting this cut only proves that he knew it was gonna be chopped from the get-go.
Gotta stay still. Gotta stay still, bro. Bro. Imagine what I'm going through right now.
Like, God, please don't let me get this clout hungry, bro. Like, I don't want this, bro. You wearing the Chucky shirt, so you already knew. Just like the video said. Bro, you letting another dude play in your hair for this? The haircut don't even look good, bro. It don't look good. And they already calling you chopped. I see a comment that say, I see a thing that say Ichigo. Yeah, I don't know what you doing. Your hair is going to be cooked after this. Why are you saying it's burning? Anything that you put on your scalp and it start burning, wash it out, bro. And don't let it get in your eye.
Mommy. My mama's so over-exaggerated, bro. My mom, this shit, man.
I just don't get how Dabo can keep—
Why is she wearing booty shorts, bro? Yo, why is she wearing booty shorts?
putting himself through this on every stream, knowing damn well that none of his viewers or friends or family have respect for him. And how can he even have respect for himself whenever his entire life's work is him being chopped online? But it's not even just him being chopped, because he loves putting other people in uncomfortable situations, much like Rakai, including whenever he had a therapist at his house, and he randomly said some extremely outlandish mid-session.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
And you go with
Sir,
me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You are so fine. I just turned gay.
I have to go. I have to go. I think we have all the time that we have.
You are just tired. You do not know what you are saying. You are just tired. You listen to your king of vampires, and he makes you say these things that you may not which know.
Okay, sir, I want to suck your dick.
Like, regardless of if this is staged
Yeah.
or not,
See,
I just don't—
I ain't gonna lie. I only known him for bullying him. I didn't know he was weird. I didn't know this was his reputation. He get, like, him being chopped, or people calling him chop, overshadows that. Like, I never seen him be like this before. Who, Double? You got a lot more to work on than just your looks, bro. And you don't look that bad. Just get a skincare routine and go to the gym, and you'll be straight, bro.
Don't get how he can continue to do this type of stuff every single day on stream, knowing that none of his viewers have any actual respect for him, even including his mom, who would call him live on stream, saying that he didn't used to look this chopped before he started streaming. And despite the immense amount of money that Dabo has been making, I guarantee you that she doesn't like the kind of stuff that the internet is saying about her son every day. Like, the money can't be worth his own mom telling him that he needs to stop doing this kind of content. Not only is it a bad look on him, but it's a bad look on everyone related to him.
She was talking to me, she was like, son, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on TikTok. She was like, you're my baby boy, you will never be ugly to me. But she said, you need to fix yourself. And after that, she said, I don't know what happened to you. She said, you never used to look like this. She said, I'm getting fat. I'm like, wow.
So she told you this, and you still just like, I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, washing your face, streaming shouldn't take that much time from you to where you can't wash your face. That's crazy. Like, some people, you know, they can eat whatever they want and they just never get acne. But bro, like, if you got your mom telling you this, bro, that's insane.
Now, out of all new gen streamers, Dabo and Rakai I think perfectly describe why people hate this new era so much. Although, there's a lot of other new gen streamers that I've seen get a lot of hate who in my opinion don't deserve it. The main ones being FaZe Clan and also Jinxie. Basically, every single moment that they're live, these streamers will do a thing called clip farming, where they act extremely over the top to try to create viral moments. And even though in my opinion, most of these clip farms can be pretty funny, I can see where people are coming from whenever they say that they're a bit over the top.
Bro, y'all was cheering for that, bro.
Oh, God. Wow.
Bro, fuck, I need a napkin.
Like, the napkin thing, I never understood that. The world looking small, it is a little cringy, but he not hurting nobody. And the napkin, the ripping the shirt off as a napkin, he took that shit off too easy, like it was barely even on him. But I've seen a lot of people do that, so people can't get mad at them for doing it when other people do it too.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you more.
I love you more.
I love you more.
Yeah, you probably do. Alright.
Okay.
It wasn't, I don't see nothing wrong with that either.
Tips fedora with Riz. Come here!
When are you gonna show your car?
I wanna go look.
Yo, by the way.
Where's my heart?
There's no fucking way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get the point. I can understand why a lot of people don't like this kind of content specifically, as like Rakai, it feels extremely unauthentic and makes watching their streams feel like a compilation of clips rather than actual content. Although to be fair, the streamers I just mentioned aren't really hurting or disturbing anybody. They're just doing things to humiliate themselves. And in my opinion, they can be really funny sometimes, especially when they're the ones who get clip farmed. There have been multiple instances where people go up to them in public and humiliate them because they already know it's part of the content.
I thought you were supposed to be at the gym and you out here cheating on me? On stream?
What?
You were supposed to be at the gym and you out here with another girl?
Who's the other girl?
I just seen her. She went over there.
You my only girl, you know that?
Wow, that's crazy. You over here cheating on me. And then you got it on stream? You embarrassing me?
These are your, these are your
These are his kids right here.
Okay, hold on.
Say hi to daddy. Say daddy.
How is this one? What is it?
So now you denying your daughter?
I'm just saying this doesn't, you know, like biologically, it's not adding up.
It's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this. There's literally nothing wrong with this. And I wouldn't say humiliation. This isn't, because the way she's going about it, she's not doing the most, you know? And I think this is pretty funny, actually. I don't see nothing wrong with this.
You're not gonna claim your own daughter.
And then he's on.
Now, the only part is, how do y'all walk away from this? Like, how does this end? Because then it get a little awkward.
Like, ask Daddy what's he doing.
This is crazy, yo.
You get away from me. You don't like me.
You know what? I see when you get home.
Okay.
What just happened? What the fuck just happened?
That was crazy.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah,
Now,
that was
even though
pretty
people
smooth.
like FaZe and also Kai Cenat have definitely changed the sphere for IRL streaming, I also have to mention how much Jinxie has changed the gaming sphere. As since he's absolutely exploded on the internet, a lot of people have brought up the fact that he's quote-unquote ruined the new era of streaming. As basically every streamer nowadays clip farms like no tomorrow, taking inspiration from the blow up that Jinxie had, as he basically just clip farms every single stream, using essentially every moment he gets as an opportunity for a new viral TikTok clip.
Where? No, where? Where? Oh my God! Is that Tom Brady? Oh my God! Silence, silence, bro, silence, brother. 3 times? 17 times? I am fat. No, damn!
Now, while Jinxie undoubtedly influenced the new age of streaming a ton, I feel like it's crazy to say that he completely ruined the new age of streaming. Like, sure, he definitely made exaggerated clip farming more normal, but if you sit down and actually watch a Jinxie stream, it can be pretty entertaining. So, even though this type of content is much different from what Twitch was built on, I feel like saying it's just downright bad is honestly just kind of petty. Let's be honest.
Honestly, those clips wasn't too bad, to be honest. It's like some people can do too much. And I think, like I'm not finna do all that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna try to keep it as natural as possible. Also, you can clip form, like you can exaggerate a little bit, and it still be alright. But I'm not doing it. I'm not going over the top. If people don't want to watch because I'm just chilling or I'm being analytical or whatever, then that's fine. I ain't doing all that other stuff, bro.
The only reason people are saying it's bad is because it's different. It's not like FaZe and these other creators aren't doing anything creative. They're just capitalizing on a content form that people love to watch. And clearly there's a lot of people that watch their content every single day. If people want to go back and watch old traditional Twitch gaming content, then they still can. There's still tens of thousands of people making gaming content on Twitch on essentially any game you could ever imagine. So I genuinely don't get why I see so many people complaining about current Twitch streamers being so bad. If you
It's only because they don't watch streams no more. They just watch clips of TikTok. And if you just scroll on TikTok without searching up anything, you're gonna see Kai, you're gonna see FaZe, you're gonna see all them people clip forming. You're not gonna see gaming. You would have to search that up because gaming isn't what it used to be. This isn't 2017 where people get out of school and hopping on Fortnite, or people literally making a career out of Fortnite. This isn't that anymore, bro. So yeah, like you said, you can go to Twitch and just type in Fortnite or whatever and watch them people do that. But even then, I think some of the gamers will adapt clip farming too, just because.
don't want to watch them, there's so many other people you can watch, or you just don't have to watch them at all. Another thing I see people complaining about a lot is Kai Cenat's Mafiathon and Streamer University, as a lot of people think that all these high production streams really kill the simplicity of streaming, which to an extent I can get behind, but in the end, content is content. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. And people were bound to do high production stuff like this on Twitch at some point anyways, so I don't get why we're all mad.
It's like, if you got the money, see, this separates the good streamers from the great ones. if you got a whole bunch of money, right? Streaming has made you so much money. Wouldn't you want to put more money into your content? If you really love what you're doing, you would put more money into your content to make better content. Because it's just investing in yourself, and it's going to make you more money. And it's going to bring you more fans, and more people going to want to watch you. It's simple math, bro. It's simple math. They did this simple content. They blew up. They start getting money. They start putting more money into what they were doing. If they didn't care about it, they wouldn't do that. And then y'all would say Kai got his money and he don't care. And then they would complain about that too. So you're never gonna win either way.
Mad at Kai Cenat for doing it first. But out of every Twitch streamer that's been getting hated on, there's one that I 100% have to defend. I feel like Adapt gets grouped with these streamers a lot just because he's part of FaZe. But in my opinion, he makes some of the best content on Twitch right now. And even though he still tries to clip farm all the time, it seems way more authentic. He's just a genuinely funny person, especially whenever he quote unquote unlocks words.
To be honest, my camera, this is quintessential to what I'm doing.
Oh no!
Yeah, nah.
That was cold! Quintessential!
Piece of. See, like that's literally. I'll let the clips play real quick.
Bro, I want a Spider-Man suit so fucking bad. If I get like a signed, Tobey Maguire's my favorite Spider-Man though.
Let's go. We could grab one.
Where the fuck did you get a hot dog?
I think we'll be able to figure it out, bro. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, bro.
What the fuck? Where did you get that from?
Bruh. What? Okay.
Like,
Cheese.
You're 2020 vision. What's it like playing on 180 FOV and bruh? What's it like?
While there are a lot of new
Like, what's the problem with that? You can tell he does that all the time. Like, he do that off screen too. I just unlocked the new word. I just pulled that out the vault. I just, like, what's wrong with that? I see nothing wrong with it. He came up from gaming, so it makes sense. Nobody says nothing about Illuminati using basketball terms, 2K terms, Hall of Fame plate cleaner. He got no badges. He got the worst player build of all time. Like, nobody says anything about that because it's natural. It's the same thing. That's his actual personality. And I don't understand why people got something to say about that. Rakai makes some of the worst content ever, bro. That's the worst person Kai put on. I'm not hating on him for the money aspect. Get your money. But as a content creator, trash, bro. You make horrible content.
Gen streamers, which I can agree don't make good content, I feel like people
He have good moments too, I want to say that. But a lot of times, he just doing stupid stuff.
Generalize them too much and say that all new streamers are bad, when in reality, I feel like that just couldn't be farther from the truth. We have people like basically the entirety of FaZe, and I'd even go as far as to say Jinxie, who make great content. Sure, sometimes they may go over the top, but that doesn't mean that their content is all bad. By the way, I did just release a brand new summer drop on my clothing.
Shout out to him for dropping some merch. If you want to cop that, go ahead. This the channel is Janky, or is Jank. I'm gonna end the video right here. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like and go show some love to Janky. Let me know what y'all think. I think people just take some people of a genre and just say everybody does it. That's not true, bro. You can't put something on everybody that not everybody does. You can't even say most people, because most people don't. Yeah, if you like the video, like the video. I post at least twice a day. You don't want to miss that. And with that being said, I'm going to see y'all in the next one.